today's VEDA, I'm going to be talking about who is my biggest mentor. Now, in my life, I don't really have any sort of mentors. It sort of led me to personalities in the world of business, in the world of digital marketing, and various different entrepreneurs. The main people that have sort of had an impact on me are Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuck, and then there are others like Lewis Howes, Tim Ferriss. Really interesting, insightful people. So if you haven't heard of any of these people that I've mentioned, you should definitely check them out, especially if you're in a bit of a slump and you need to get motivated again. So listening to a lot of these people and reading their stuff, it's made me realise that I need to take action a lot more. That it's really important to go and do things and try things out, and hence why I'm sort of doing VEDA at the moment. Is, I'm holding myself accountable, making sure that I do a video every single day, and keep being creative, keep making stuff. So first up is Mel Robbins, and she has this idea of the 5-second rule, which is that you have a 5-second window to take an idea and to turn it into an action before your brain kicks into gear and you start self-sabotaging. So next I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip from Mel Robbins, and then I'm going to do the same thing for Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuck as well.
So I think that there is this terrifying epidemic that's taking over everybody right now, and it's not the flu. It's the fact that everybody is plagued with the disease of waiting to be ready, waiting to figure it out, waiting for the right time, waiting until you feel confident, and that is the death of your dreams. It's the death of your happiness. It's the death of everything that you've ever wanted to see come true in your life, ever materializing. And so in today's video, I really want to inspire you, whatever it is that you've been waiting to do. You've been waiting to start writing the book. You've been waiting to go back to school. You've been waiting to break up with the person that makes you miserable, that you've been with for too long. Today is the day that you stop waiting.
So next up we've got Tony Robbins, no relation to Mel Robbins, but he is a entrepreneur, life coach and business guru. And one of his books is called Awaken the Giant Within, which is essentially what he does. He gets people to sort of believe in themselves and release their best inner self. If you've got Netflix, check out I Am Not Your Guru. I think you'd be really taken aback with what he can do, how he can really get people to go within themselves to get a better understanding of what their issues are and what their problems are and how to fix them.
We're all afraid we're not enough in some context, but we are enough. We're all creators. Our Creator made us to create. We engage in the simple spiritual act of loving thy neighbor as thyself. And in business, if you don't, it won't work. What is business? It's finding a way to do more for others than anybody else. It's finding a way to truly serve. It's caring enough to understand other people instead of just forcing your ideas on them because you're excited. It's taking the time to connect, understand, and appreciate. And with that, you're given the gift of influence.
And I suppose the main person that I guess I'd call a mentor of sorts, because I consume so much of their content, is Gary Vaynerchuck. He is a businessman, entrepreneur. He works within digital marketing and social media and is really ahead of the game in a lot of those areas. You've probably seen some of his stuff and just not realised it. At the moment I'm reading Crushing It, making my way through. He basically talks through how great entrepreneurs build their businesses and influence people, and how you can as well. It takes you through lots of people that have taken actions from his previous books and put it into practice, and how they're getting ridiculous results. It gives you some ideas of how to utilize Instagram, how to utilize Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all sorts. It takes you through everything. How podcasting is another one, something I really want to get into.
And that it's just about what you're consuming, who you're spending your time with, and what you're trying to do. It's no different than riding a bike, kissing a boy or girl for the first time, or learning how to swim. Once you make that plunge into opportunity, positivity, optimism, happiness, shit starts changing. I'm desperate because I have the luxury. I'm grateful. I almost feel guilty that I had an amazing mother and father, an amazing situation of starting with nothing that gives me the optimism and the perspective of positivity that is needed to be successful in life.
If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and also if you could leave your favourite mentor or your greatest mentor down in the comments and tell everybody why, and then hopefully we can all sort of go through and learn a little bit more. See you tomorrow for VEDA number 4.